So this part, the intro and verse to this love, is really amazing because if you play guitar at all, any type of guitar, you probably know about bar chords, and what you know about them is that they suck. They're hard, and they kind of never quit being hard, for me anyway. Especially if you have to stretch and bar. Ugh. It's one thing to fret a bar chord, it's another thing to have to stretch, and all of a sudden everything that you do is like compromised. And if you don't have giant hands, then it's very difficult. So one of the places where my bar chords, I usually find them buzzing, is in the inner strings, like the fourth string, maybe the second and third string. So I used to do these exercises like this, where I'm just practicing a bar and only focusing on trying to be sure I get pressure on that fourth string. And trying to like feel that part of my bar finger almost like its own finger. I can't always remember to focus this way, but I'm trying to feel the pressure there. So I'm trying to catch it before it buzzes. If you listen to when I played it in the beginning, there's a buzz, or one that I noticed, and they're the buzzes I get a lot where I catch them and then I fix them. But I'm trying to feel like you'd feel like when you press a note down. Okay, you know you have that note down, that it's pressed. I'm trying to feel that in my bar finger. I can hear it, and then, oh, I need to press more. But I'm trying to develop, okay, I want to be sure that's solid, so it's good to go before I even hear the note. That would be ideal. So the funny thing about doing this is, not long ago I sat down and started fiddling with this love, and I'm not even sure if this is how they play it. I know they're in, what are they in, like A32 tuning, I think. They're not in absolutely standard tuning. And I looked up some live Pantera videos, and I couldn't find, just for like 5 or 10 minutes, but I couldn't find any good shots to see how Dimebag actually played this part, because you don't have to play this with a bar. Oops, if you don't want to. But when I started to mess with this part, I realized this is a fantastic inner fourth string bar study. And you get to do it also in the next higher group of strings up here. And you can just focus on that very part of the finger I've been trying to develop. And you don't have to worry about a full bar or nothing. You can just focus on this. Meanwhile, you get to play this super cool riff that sounds like, you know, if the devil was trying to write a jazz 12 bar something or other, right? It just sounds so creepy and cool and awesome. And it's also so neat because I find these types of things in Dimebag Darrell's guitar parts all the time. It's just amazing. There's a lot of stuff I never saw before until I started looking at his music. Like Cemetery Gates, for instance, this progression. I'd never seen anything like that before. When I first saw it, I thought, that's impossible. Nobody can play that. You'd never find something like that in Metallica or Megadeth or Guns N' Roses. He has some amazing guitar parts that are so versatile and interesting that you can even learn a lot from them if you're playing a completely different instrument, which is kind of what this whole classical guitar technique for Metalheads series is all about. So if you're going to play bar chords, especially on nylon string guitar, it can get pretty difficult. You're probably going to want to study barring some inner strings. You can do really arbitrary, weird sounding stuff like this, and you might need to do some of that. Or you can play this love. a very cool, evil sounding lick that keeps you interested melodically. That's creepy, isn't it? As well as working on your inner string bar. Who knew? So if you like this kind of stuff, check out the other videos I have in this series, Classical Guitar Technique for Metalheads. I'll have a link in the info. And if you want to further explore your guitar through instructional and tutorial videos, as well as just be a part of a very cool community of people that love the guitar, then check out the A Guitar community. I'll post a link to that in the info as well.